Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Geraldine and I make videos all about sleep life. Oh my god, that was my old intro. I make videos all about goal setting and productivity, so if that's your type of jam, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Geraldine Silva. So a morning routine, currently a morning routine is being portrayed as like this romance novel. Everyone's very big on romanticizing your life, and I get the idea of it. However, a morning routine is supposed to be something that supports you and helps you build the life that you want. That is how successful people kind of structure their morning routine. It's supposed to help prep and prep you for the day. I really apologize. I probably should have not parked right in front of all this traffic, because then now you guys are gonna hear it in the video. So okay. Anyways, so back to the thing. I used to think that you needed to write, journal, meditate, work out, and go for a 30-minute walk and drink your coffee and all of these things that people say that you need to include in your morning routine, when in reality, first of all, it would get very overwhelming having to do a million steps just within like a few hours. And in reality, yes, it was helpful to get some of that stuff done because you would feel good. However, it wasn't really moving the needle closer to the life that I wanted to live. And there was a certain way I wanted to live. I didn't want to do that every single day and then continue my life the way that I was. I wanted to change my life. I wanted to be able to do those things and then continue my life the way I felt in that morning doing all those things. And so I kind of thought to myself, how the hell do I change the rest of the day? And it's because I was looking at a morning routine wrong. A morning routine is, again, supposed to help support the life that you want. Morning routine means that you're doing the hard work first and getting that done out the way. That means getting up at 5 a.m. to go do a workout, getting up at 5 a.m. and I don't know, whatever goal that you have, doing that thing first. So if you're trying to create a product, a digital product, the first thing that you do early in the morning is you sit down on your computer and you start editing that digital product. If I'm wanting to do YouTube full time, the first thing in the morning that I have to do is I have to think about a video or script a video, or I can edit a video. Just doing something video created, content created, doing content creation first before I do anything else will truly help me move the needle closer to anything else. Will move the needle closer than me sitting down and reading or meditating. Yes, those things are good for the soul. However, taking away 15 minutes to do those things is not really going to change my 9 to 5. I'm still going to be going to my 9 to 5. Me doing this content creation first and sitting down and doing this hard work first is what's going to change my 9 to 5, because I'm slowly moving the needle closer to becoming a full-time content creator. So I have to do things that are content related. I said content created, but it's content related. Moving the needle closer to content related things so that in turn I can get closer to being able to build a business, being able to build a community, and being able to build the brand that I've always wanted for myself. And so meditating is not going to get me there. However, working on YouTube stuff is going to help me get there. So a morning routine is supposed to help prep the world that you're trying to create. And so well, here are 3 things that you can do right now to change your morning routine so that it is effective and successful towards pushing towards your goal. So if you guys are liking this video, and I'm so sorry about my throat, hold on, the weather's constantly changing here, so my throat is like but I'm still doing this video. Anyways, if you guys are enjoying it, please don't forget to subscribe and like so that I know to make more videos like this. So let's move on. The number one thing is you don't need a 10,000 step morning routine. You need to just keep it simple and keep it effective. Everybody has an opinion on what your morning routine should be. Literally go on Pinterest and put morning routine, and I swear to you, you're gonna find 10,000 posts on a 10-step morning routine, and you're just gonna feel so overwhelmed on where to start. But what I want to tell you is that you don't need 10,000 steps in your morning routine. You can keep it simple, but keep it effective. So keeping it simple, I use my morning routine as prep time. Prepping my environment so that when I'm able to sit down and film, I'm I'm able to do so without having any restrictions, anything that's like pulling on the fact that I either can't get it done or I'm not wanting it to be done. So I'm prepping my environment for productivity instead of procrastination. What does this mean? So that means that I'm waking up super early to do my hair and my makeup because I sit down and I film. And so if I'm not feeling my best and if I'm not looking my best, I'm not going to want to film. So that's what I mean by prepping my environment for productivity. Because what is that thing that you need to do early in the morning? What is it that you need to do that early in the morning can allow you to do to prep your environment so that you're able to hit your goals later on? Let's say your goal is to lose 5 pounds for the month, right? So you can wake up at 5 a.m. to make a healthy lunch for work. That way you're not getting to work and you're like, crap, I have to go out and get something to eat, and the only things around you are a bunch of fast food places. But if you get up early, you prep your environment by making yourself a healthy lunch and packing enough nutrition in there so that you're not hungry and you're not losing energy and you're fueling yourself up with healthy food. You're prepping your environment so that you're able to actually lose those 5 pounds. But if you're not helping yourself by prepping the environment for success, you're just gonna lose track, and then you're just gonna keep losing track, and then that goal that you really want is not gonna come to you because you're not aligned to it. So I use the morning, even though it's such a simple thing and you would think, Geraldine, that's not for success. For me it is, because again, if I don't look my best and I don't feel my best, I'm not gonna want to come on camera. But if I'm prepping myself in the morning by doing my hair and my makeup and making sure that I look presentable on camera, the more I'm going to want to sit down and actually film this video. The more confident I will feel with the delivery and the message of my video. Yes, of course, like my looks don't matter. However, I myself want to look good on camera. Like I'm presenting myself on the internet. And so I want to create a brand. I want to create a brand where I will feel very proud of the brand that I am presenting. And so being a messy person is not looking messy, and being messy is not part of my brand. I would like to be put together because I am together. I have my shit together. If I look like a mess, no one's gonna want to listen to anything that I say. But if I look presentable, if I have my hair done, if I have my makeup done, the more it's gonna look like I actually have my shit together. So by keeping your morning routine simple and effective, the easier it is, A, to do it every single morning, and then B, to help you throughout your day. It's gonna help you throughout your day because you're not gonna have to struggle later on having to do those things because you've already done it so early in the morning. The same thing with losing weight. If you don't have a job and you work from home, you can get up at that time to go for a walk or go work out. Maybe it'll be too early for a walk, but like too dark for a walk, but you can go work out at home or at the gym. Whatever the case, just prep your environment so that you feel good and you look good and you can continue striving for that goal. Something that you can do every single day consistently, because the thing is that when you're waking up at 5 in the morning, it's already hard enough to get off your ass and get off that bed. Trust me, even though I've been getting up at 5 a.m. for I don't even know how many years at this point. I think it's like 2 years. I've been getting, no, it's been about 2 years since I've been getting up at 5 a.m. every single day. minus the weekends. The weekends I actually allow myself to sleep in a little bit more. But there are times where I wake up at like 6 in the morning. However, what I'm trying to say is that, what was I trying to say? Waking up at 5 a.m. is such a hard thing to do to begin with. Just getting up, right? Getting up at 5 a.m. is such a hard thing to do. And so when you have to get up at 5 a.m. and then you think about your morning routine and all the things that you have to do, the more inclined you are going to be to want to sleep in instead, because you're like, I really don't want to get up and do this 10,000 step morning routine. It's not it's just I don't have the energy for that. But when you are excited, when you keep it simple and you keep it effective and you see the progress that you are making, the more excited you are to get up and actually go do that thing. Because you're not having to think about, oh, I have to read, I have to meditate, I have to do this, and I have to do that, and blah, 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 blah. No, when you keep it simple and you keep it effective and you know what you have to do every single minute, every single hour of your morning routine, it makes things a million times easier. You know what you have to do. You don't have to think about it. And you kind of just get into the rhythm of things, and you're going to see a lot of progress with it. And another thing, too, is that you have to be excited about getting up in the mornings. I get so excited. I know if I sleep in an extra 30 minutes, I'm screwed. If I don't get up at the time that I need to in order to be able to do my hair and to do my makeup, because I give myself enough time to do those things, if I don't get up at the time that I need to, I'm screwed and I won't be able to get it done. So I know if I get up at this time, I'm getting all of it done and I'm keeping myself on track to completing my goals. So help yourself by prepping your environment and creating a morning routine that is simple and effective. So what is stopping you from achieving your goal? What is that obstacle that's in the way every single day that you're not able to get that thing done? What is the obstacle? For me, again, it was the fact that I had no time to do my hair and no time to do my makeup. I have kids, and so especially my youngest, my oldest doesn't really bother me as much. He's 9 years old. He kind of just like, he can basically go get a snack if he's hungry. He can get himself water. My youngest, though, my 1-year-old, she needs undivided attention, and so she's constantly coming in and needing attention, needing something, needing a bottle, needing snacks. So I get interrupted, which takes a task, a 30-minute task, into an hour task when she's up and I'm needing to get out of the restroom and having to go help her, or stopping my makeup to go help her. Like, I'm constantly getting interrupted every 5 minutes or every 30 seconds or whatever the case. So it takes me a task. When she's up, a task takes me longer than usual. So getting up at 5 a.m., that helps me with that obstacle where I can get things done a lot more quicker and I get uninterrupted time, because I'm getting up at 5 a.m., which she's not getting up at 5 a.m. And I can do my hair and do my makeup in under an hour, and then I can go make breakfast, I can get changed, and then get everybody up for school and for daycare, and then obviously I have to go to work. So that was my obstacle. It's like, how am I going to do my hair and do my makeup so that I can film my videos? And it was because of it was that time didn't allow me to do it. So I had to figure out a way to get up early in the morning so that I can do those things, so that I know for sure I can accomplish the goal of going to, so that I can film throughout the day. Like right now, I had an hour early. I had an hour before my first session. I'm a speech language pathologist, and I work in the homes doing speech therapy for kids. So when I don't have a client within an hour slot, that's just my hour to do whatever I want. It's not paid. So I decided to just film. So the fact that I got up early today at 5 a.m. to do my hair and to do my makeup, it's allowing me right now to film this video, because I could have brought my hair tools and my makeup tools and have to sit here and waste 30 minutes trying to do my makeup. But I already got it done because I woke up at 5 in the morning, and I could just go ahead and film this, and that leaves me with more time to do anything else that I want to do. I don't have to worry about it later. Same thing for you. What's the obstacle that's stopping you from allowing you to achieve your goals? How could you be able to do that in the morning? How could you implement that into your morning routine? At what time would you need to get up to be able to accomplish that task? How much time do you need to accomplish it? Would you be able to do it early in the morning at 5 a.m., at 6 a.m., at whatever time? Could you wake up earlier to do that thing so that it makes your life a lot more easier by the end of the day? So what's stopping you from achieving your goal, and how can you use that obstacle? How can you challenge that obstacle by doing it early in the morning and allowing you more free time later on? Because the thing is too, is that if you don't want to do it, someone else will. If you don't want to wake up at 5 a.m. to make your lunch for work, that means that you don't want your goal bad enough. And you need to want your goal bad enough in order to try to accomplish that goal. In order to want to wake up at 5 a.m. and go accomplish that goal. If you guys are liking this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and let's get on with the last tip. Competition is sleeping. I get a kick out at the fact that I'm up at 5 a.m. and my competition is probably sleeping. My enemy is probably sleeping. I'm getting shit done while they're wasting their time away sleeping. And yes, sleep is so important. I get roughly around 8 to 10 hours of sleep. I go to sleep at 9 o'clock and I wake up at 5 a.m. That's just how I feel a lot more better, because I love to have at least 10 hours of sleep. 8 to 10 hours of sleep, that's for me is like prime. I'm good. I'm not tired. I'm not sleepy throughout the day. Going to sleep at 9, waking up at 5 in the morning. While my enemy is staying up late, doing whatever, wasting their time, I'm sleeping because I know in the morning I'm gonna get up super early and I'm gonna get shit done. You have to think of it that way too. Your enemy is sleeping. Your competition is sleeping. If you're getting up at 5 a.m. to do the hard work of making your lunch, making your healthy lunch for work, or doing your workout, or getting ready for the day so that you can be able to film or do content, become an influencer, whatever the case, if you're getting up early to do the hard thing while your enemies are sleeping, you're gonna get so far ahead from them that they're gonna hate you more. So I get a kick out of knowing that I will eventually become so successful that everybody is going to be like, what the heck happened? Like, how did you possibly do this? And I will be able to tell them, I'm like, I did this, this, and this, and that. And the thing is, too, is that nobody else wants to do it. You're going to figure that out. That no one else is going to want to do that hard thing of waking up at 5 a.m. and just getting straight into work. No one else is going to want to do that. But you know what successful people do? They do it anyways. They don't want to do it either. They don't want to wake up early and get things done, but that's what makes them successful, is that they don't want to do it and they just go ahead and do it anyways. And so if you want to become the top 1%, you got to act like one of the top 1%. And so I know one day that I'm going to be making $1 million. And all of my enemies and all of my competition can be like, what did you do to get here? And I'm going to explain it to them in detail. This is how you do it. And I promise you, they're still not going to want to do it. But you are. You are different. You're here in this video because you want to learn why your morning routine sucks. And why you want to change it so that you can become successful. And I'm telling you, this is how you do it. This is the 12th installment of the 30-day challenge that I'm doing. I am doing a 30 videos for 30 days in May challenge where I'm uploading every day for 30 days. And I've been able to consistently do that up until this point. Right now, this is a 12th video, which is almost halfway through the month. I'm halfway through the month and I'm almost done filming all my videos, which is crazy to me because I never thought I would be able to commit to something like this. But I still have the rest of the days to do. However, I feel so empowered and so proud of myself at the fact that I was able to accomplish as much as I have right now. So I'm able to do the hard thing that my enemies don't want to do. So you have to do that as well. What is your goal? What's the obstacle that's stopping you from achieving your goal? And just go and do it, because your enemy doesn't want to do it. And so if your enemy and your competition doesn't want to do it, that means you should freaking do it, because you're gonna leave them behind, and you're gonna get so far ahead that you would become untouchable, unrecognizable. They're not even gonna want to step foot in the same room as you, because they're gonna feel so undervalued when it comes to you, because you're gonna be so successful. They're gonna look at their life and think, ugh, what did I do wrong in my life that they're doing right? If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Geraldine Silva. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Mwah.